Hey, what's up everybody? It's MetroGame75 here, and today we're playing Sakura Succubus 3 at Part 9. This is going to be long. I have a feeling it's going to be long. And before I get started, I see that 99% of you guys are not subscribed or watching my videos. And if you see my videos every day and you enjoy it, please hit that red subscribe button down below and enjoy the content on this channel. Now, let's get into the video. So, this is where we left off. It's fine, Yui. I don't worry about it. I offer Yui what I hope is a comforting smile. Hifumi made enough food for both of us, so it's not like I'll starve. Indeed, she did. It was very thoughtful of her. Hifumi has always been kind and conscientious woman. Her advice has helped me greatly when it comes to the governing of my people. She almost like a mother to me. A mother? I do like that idea quite a lot, but really, she giggles. I am not that much older than you, Lady Yui. I would not mind having little children of my own someday that I might dote on, but you and I are not so far apart in age. If you must refer to me as a member of my family, I would far rather be regarded as your big sister. Why? Yui smirks thinly. Are you afraid that I'll put Hiroki off if you comment about how advanced in years you are? You really are? Oh god, the yandere face. We don't want that. Goodness me. Hifumi's cheeks turned a soft shade of pink. You are being awfully willful today, my lady. Is that any way to address me after I took the effort of making you such a delicious breakfast? I'm surprised to hear Hifumi talk down to Yui like that. I'm sure if Marina said words to that effect, she'd be pushed to the floor and ground beneath the heel of Yui's foot. Yui doesn't seem to mind being schooled by Hifumi though. Her expression doesn't falter, I tell you that. Instead, she smiles sheepishly. I guess you're right. I'm sorry, Hifumi. I have been working hard lately, and I am somewhat tired. You poor thing, you're always so busy. Yes, indeed. But unfortunately, I have my lovely Hiroki to soothe me. Hifumi winces. I wonder if she's upset. Her facial features soon rearrange themselves, however, into a smile. That is good and well, milady. I am very happy for you. You're not jealous. Not at all. Rather, I am pleased for you. You must be glad that you have been able to reunite with Hiroki after so many years. He is quite the catch, is he not? He is indeed. Yui pouts. She shifts over to me, disrupting the breakfast tray, and wins an arm about mine in the same manner Cosmos so often does. He is mine. I won't have you whopping at him, Hifumi, no matter how much I like you. You've had your fun with him. Now it's my turn. Of course, my lady. Hifumi bows her head. I wouldn't presume to try and steal your beloved from you when it is apparent how much you care for him. I may be older than you, but I am not a scheming vixen. Ooh, vixen. Good. I knew I could trust you. You're not at all like Marina. Yui grips about my arms, relax. Reassured. Now that Yui won't try to steal me from under her nose, Yui turns her attention to the breakfast tray. Well then, I suppose I ought to eat something. I need to replenish my energy. I have been so awfully busy as of late. There's always something for me to do. It always makes me miss my student days. Do you enjoy being a student? I didn't at first. I thought the lessons quite dull and tedious. I didn't care for any of my classmates. They could tell that I was something different, so they all kept their distance. It was a bit lonely. But then I met you. Yui smiles at me. I appreciate your company a good deal. You brighten up my time spent in Tokyo considerably. It is because of you that I learned to tolerate humans. I have fun going on dates with you and learning more about human society. We went a lot of places and did a good many things. I was so young and carefree back then. Now it is my duty to remain here in the Succubus realm, where it is always dark, the sun doesn't shine as it did in Tokyo, and there aren't any cafes or amusement parks. It is quite dreary. Sometimes I wish I did not have quite so many responsibilities, but my burden will be lessened. I think, with your company, being with you, is like a salve that heals my heart. I thought she said slave for a second. Now, Yui scoops a spoonful of Hifumi's mouth-watering miso soup, then brings it up to my lips. Will you let me feed you, darling? Wait, What? Wait, hold up. I'm perfectly capable of feeding myself, but I'm obliged. I let Yui spoon mouthfuls of soup and morsels of fish to my lips while Hifumi watches. If Hifumi's jealous about our closeness, and I rather suspect that despite her protests that she is, she doesn't let on. Her brow doesn't wrinkle. Instead, she smiles less sadly. Her hands fold together at her front. She really is a wonderful actress. I've never seen anybody better at hiding their own emotions. It's impressive, but it's kind of sad too. I feel sorry for Yui, who obliged to stay in the Succubus realm and rule her subjects, but I feel so sorry for Hifumi too. It can't be easy watching the person you love be pampered by another woman. Then again, didn't Yui have to bear witness to dozens upon dozens of events? She must have been observing me in the Succubus realm for quite some time. Did it break her heart to see me flirting with Hifumi and resting my head upon her lap? That was delicious. Yui finishes the last of the breakfast, then she sets down her chopsticks. Thank you, Hifumi. Your cooking seems to get better and better every time I see you. You're very welcome. Nothing makes me happier than watching people eat my food. I trust you enjoyed it as well, right, Hiroki? Oh yes, it was great. The fish was especially good, and I loved the miso soup. Tremendous. I'm relieved. Hifumi beams. I do most of my cooking in the human world now. In my apartment, I'm rather more accustomed to my own kitchen than the one here, so I fear I might have made a mistake. I'm glad everything went well. Now, Hifumi casts an eye over Yui. She's wearing nothing but her underwear. Would you let me help you with your clothes, my lady? If you like, that will be most appreciated. Alright, stand up and I'll start pampering you. If Yui obeys Hifumi commands in a surprisingly obedient manner, like a child might. Though Hifumi processed it when Yui said she was like her mother, there is something motherly about her. Watching her dote on Yui is kind of sweet. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hifumi wraps Yui's clothes about her shoulders, smiling all the while. She shivers when the fur of her cape touches her exposed skin, but she doesn't shrink up or shy away from Hifumi's fingers. She was completely at her ease. The early morning ritual is one which must have occurred numerous times between these two women. Oh boy. I can see, based on her relaxed posture, how deeply Yui trusts Hifumi. Yui's relationship with Hifumi is polar, opposite to her relationship with Marina. She seems to regard Hifumi very highly, and I can't see so much as a flicker of animosity in her eyes. I think I can understand that Hifumi is a sweet, unassuming woman. It's hard for anybody to dislike her. Is my voice? Well, since my voice is like this today, guys, I'm just sick as of right now. But I'll get better. That's partially why she's been such an enduringly popular actress for so many years. By the way, milady, I was thinking. Yui shoots Hifumi a sidelong glance. What is it, Hifumi? I couldn't help but recall the talk you gave me yesterday. After you summoned me to the Succubus realm. Oh, that? You frowns. Please don't take it too personally. You know I dislike scolding you. I was upset at the time, I'll admit. But if you have seen the errors of your ways, you needed to dwell upon it. One apology is more than enough to satisfy me. I know we all make mistakes. Thank you, milady. You are very gracious. Hifumi bows her head. I am sure I am speaking on behalf of all of you Succubus, Marina included, when I say that we did not know how much you adore Hiroki. Had we been aware of your intimidation, connection to him, I am sure we would not pursue him. It's alright, Hifumi. I can forgive you and the others. Yui's expression hardens, but I cannot forgive Marina in a hurry, not until she apologizes to me herself with her own mouth. For what about her underlings? She has an absolute awful attitude. She does not regard me with due respect, and her etiquette is not shocking. It's shocking. I shan't let her off the hook. Even if you ask me, Hifumi, I despise her. Well, I thought you might say that. Hifumi laughs, but milady, while I know none of us would have pursued a relationship with Hiroki, had we known of your bonds with him, the fact remains that we still did. Hiroki has been a special person to all of us, myself included. I wish I could ignore the feelings I have for him, but it is not that simple. Perhaps my heart is weak, and if that's the case, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon? But it is rare I found a man I care about quite as much as he. I know that Ayu, Cosmos, and Marina feel the same way. As for Hazel, meanwhile, Hifumi pursues her lips together. I have not a chance to speak to her since arriving in the Succubus room, but I am sure she is fond of him too. We all like him a good deal, and we cannot stop liking him because you have commanded us to. It would be nice if we could put a stop to our feelings as simply as one can turn off a light switch, but that is not possible. I realize things must be hard for you, Hifumi, but you'll have to try and live with it. Hiroki is mine, and you must learn to keep your distance. I know that is what you wish, milady, but please hear me out. Marina, Ayu, Cosmos, Hazel, and I have been sharing him for quite some time. We all love him equally, and he loves us. We had a few spats, but we have been able to settle everything between us peacefully, as adults should. This arrangement is quite the pleasant one. You don't have any complaints with it, do you, Hiroki? Oh no, none of them at all. You see, if we adjust Yui's rub about her shoulders, we're all happy with the way things were, and so I was wondering if you might not be happy like that, too. Like what? Yui's eyes narrows into slits while her voice drops in the volume. All of a sudden, she doesn't look half so agreeable as once she did. You aren't telling me to share my Hiroki with the rest of you, are you? I thought it is a possibility, milady. It will make us all happy. We love him. And it would be unfair to keep him trapped in the Succubus realm against his will, surely. He isn't trapped here against his will. He loves me. I'm sure he does, but there are no buts. I won't let you stand here in my bedroom and insult me, Hifumi. I thought you were supposed to be my ally. I am your ally, milady. I never meant any offense. Then maybe you shouldn't have said anything. Oh no! Oh. Yui jerks away from Hifumi suddenly, her eyes blazingly. She's fully dressed down and she looks infuriated. Her tail is swishing indignantly, and her tall horns make her look more imposing than ever before. Gone is the sweet, obliging Yui who praised Hifumi's cooking and fed me while in bed. She's transformed into the gold-hearted succubus queen that debased Marina in the throne room. The full burnt of her anger isn't even directed at me, and I can feel the blood running cold all the same. It's a little wonder Hifumi looks so pale. How dare you try to tell me what to do? You might be my advisor, but I am the queen and you do not have any power over me. If I wanted to keep Hiroki all to myself, then I may. You have no right to butt in. My life is none of your concern. Really, but this isn't just about you, milady. Hifumi looks anxious, but she doesn't back down. She tries to argue on my behalf, although she's trembling all the while. This is about Hiroki too. You need to stop and think about what he wants. This might be my own vanity speaking, but I believe he was happy with the five of us. After all we have gone through together, it will be cruel to part us, and it really isn't right to keep him here. I am the one who will decide what is right and what is not. Thank you. Yui puffs out her impressive chest, her hands on her hips. Really? He might not want to stay here right now, but he will. We'll spend more time together, and I'll lavish attention on him, and then he'll realize how much he has missed me. He'll be glad to leave the human world behind, as I did, so he can stay with me. In fact, I'm sure he'll thank me for it. I mean, he loves me much more than he has ever loved you. So stop trying to spoil everything. I am not trying to spoil everything, my lady. I am merely trying to make me doubt myself. Yui raises one eyebrow. Well, I won't have it. If Hiroki were any other human, I would let him go without delay, but he is a special to me. Really? Yui's voice, which has once so self-righteous, now falters. She looks down at the floor, her eyes half-lidded, and sighs. Perhaps it may appear that I am being unreasonable, but my judgment is perfectly sound. I am only doing this because I love it. How could that be bad? I mean, love is good, pure emotion. It is not something to be ashamed of, nor second-guessed. Aren't you the one who told me that Hifumi? I suppose I am, but Princess, why do we not have to ask Hiroki what he wants to do? Hifumi looks at me. Do you really want to stay here? Yes, Hiroki, you tell that meddling old woman, tell her that you love me and you want to stay by my side forever. Well, I left between you and Hifumi quite at loss. It's true enough that I don't want to spend my life here, but I'm sure I'd hurt Yui's feelings if I told her that. I did love her once. I think I still love her now, though my feelings have shifted somewhat as I grew older. She's not exactly the same as Yuki, I remember, but that should go without saying. Everything changes. But if I stay here, nothing will change. I'll be trapped. What should I say? I don't know, man. I just don't even know from this. But, I mean, we can't stay here for forever. I can't stay here. Yeah, I'm sorry, but however much I like it, I don't think I can stay here. This isn't where I belong. I have a life already, and it's separate from yours. I have a job I'm proud of, a family. I can't abandon them. I don't want to abandon Marina, Cosmos, Haze, Hazel, Hifumi either. Can't you let me go, please? Yui takes a step back, as though she's been slapped. Her eyes narrow and her body stiffens. For a few moments, I'm afraid that she might burst into tears, but then expressions hardens. You're just saying that because Hifumi puts the idea into your head. I'm sure I'll be able to talk you around soon enough. No, I'm not just saying that. I'm being earnest. I'm very confused, tired too. I don't think you even know what you're saying, Hiroki. You're not in your right state of mind. But don't worry, I still love you. I'll never ever stop loving you. Now, Yui turns. I have some matters to attend to if you excuse me. So, saying she exits the bedroom, the door falls shut behind her with a dull, heavy thud. Now it's just Hifumi and I in the bedroom. She looks at me, I look at her, then we both sigh. Oh dear me, I expect this would happen, but even so, that didn't go very well at all. I'm inclined to agree, this situation is fast becoming untenable. How will I ever escape now? This is gonna be hard. Alright, I'm sorry, Hiroki. I did try to talk her around, but she doesn't seem at all interested in listening. I just wish I could have been more help. It's alright, Hifumi. I offer Hifumi a small, comforting smile. I know you tried, and I do appreciate it. I couldn't be angry at you over that. You're not the one who's keeping me here after all. Maybe not. But if I was better at negotiating. Hifumi sighs, her head hanging. There's no wind in Succubus' room that I can't detect, and her inky black tresses which falls over her shoulders remain unstirred. It's very quiet out here in the courtyard, save for the sound of running water from the fountain. The flowers in the beds are motionless, as though they've been preserved in formaldehyde. Never heard of that before. It's not really cold, but I find myself shivering all the same. This place is pretty stifling. Of all Succubi, I am the one whose opinion Lady Yui respects the most. If I cannot persuade her, I fear nobody can. She might have shot me down once, but I shall not give up here. I will continue to petition her about your release day after day until her resolve crumbles. You can count on me, Hiroki. Thanks, Lily. You're so dependable. I'm a little worried, though. About what? I don't want Yui to lose her temper with you. She seems kind of volatile. And that might be understatement. Given how brutal she treated poor Marina, if you got hurt for my behalf, I'd feel awful. I don't want that weight on your shoulders. Hifumi's famous actress, she is renowned across Japan for her smooth, beautiful face and her pale complexion. If Yui were to sully that with a foot to the face, say, then Hifumi Fumi career might be jeopardized. I looked up to Fumi when I was younger. She was one of my very first celebrity crushes. And the thought that a woman such as her wants to help me is humbling. But I really don't want to be responsible for the potential fallout. I'd feel awful if Fumi got hurt. If Fumi doesn't seem to share my concerns though, or if she does, she's able to match them behind a small smile. Don't worry, Hiroki. It is somewhat embarrassing to admit, but I'm not doing this solely for your own sake. I have a bit of vested interest in your safety too. I like you a good deal, so I would very much like to continue being intimidated with you. If we could no longer hold hands or embrace or kiss, then I fear I would be very upset. You make me happy, so I would like to continue being with you. That is why I want to argue on your behalf. As the person here with enough authority to sway Lady Yui, I have to do my best. Otherwise, I really might never be able to spend time with you like this. If he shifts a little on the bench, so her thighs and brushing mine. A few strands of her hair brushed against my cheek. It feels so gentle. Careless. Hey, Hiroki. Fumi blinks up to me. Her eyes sensuous. Would it be alright if I rest my head upon your lap? Wait, what? Wait, what? I realize it may be something of an implosion, but all of a sudden I feel so tired. I don't have any personal issue with her suggestion, but I'm worried Yui might find out. She seems to know everything that happens within the succubus realm. I don't want Fumi to get hurt, but I don't want to be parted from her either. What should I say? I mean, we probably shouldn't. Should be fine for a little while. It's fine. I offered Fumi a smile. You gave me your lap before. It's only fair that I return the favor. Oh, thank you. Fumi eyes light up. You really are a darling, and I shall take you on your kindness. And that is the end of today's video, everyone. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share this video as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.